Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. This is your host, Big Black 420i. Today we are doing a mod review on a Volvo Comil DD. Now forgive me if I get the name wrong on this machine. I don't have any paperwork in front of me because for some reason I left the window open and it just simply flew away on me as I was starting my intro. So I apologize about that. So if I'm saying it wrong, forgive me. It's I believe it's spelled Comil. All right, Volvo Comil DD. Now this particular bus, all right, I just came across. It looks like it's a fresh mod that was just made, and it caught my eye because it reminded me of the last bus review that I had done and the last bus that I had there. But when I checked it out, I was very surprised at what I found because I had to drive this one before this review to make sure that it could do what it needed to do. But I don't want to just let out all the juicy secrets so quickly. So let's get on with our review the way we normally do it, and I come across the extras when we get there. And I'm pretty sure you'll like what you see. All right, so keep in mind. Well, actually, no. I'm not even going to even say that. I'm just going to start it with this. All right, check out the lights on this machine here. All right, we're going to check them all out real quick. We're going to check out how it sounds. So let's do that. Let's start it up and see what we get. All right, a little bit of a rough sound when you start, but overall, we got it good. All right, nice sound. This is basically like a sound I would expect to come out of one of these. I mean, understand me, I don't know too much about buses or tour buses or nothing. But that's basically what I'm expecting to hear out of something like this. Now, let's get to the lights. All right, let's check out our marker lights. Now, straight off the bat, normally, I'm the type of guy who likes to have his signal lights right by the headlights, but for some reason, the way the lights was done on this vehicle, it seems to have added some, a large level of elegantness. So for some reason, the way these marker lights are set up, it's working for me. It really is. It's really working for me. I'm liking the way it's been set up, and I'm liking the way it's been done. Let's check out the headlights. All right, now we have the marker lights and the low beams. Now, just before I do this other little test here, I just want to make sure that these are checked off, just so nothing gets left out. Now, let's check out the high beams. All right, that's a lot of high beam. That's a lot of low beam, a lot of high beam, all right? Because those may be marker lights and stuff, but those are pretty bright, and you still got the fog lamps on the bottom. All right, so that's some light right there. And then you got these, low beams and stuff. So you know what? I am liking this. Now keep in mind, the amber lights, it comes in just about any configuration. You can only put them there the way it is now, but real quick, the amber lights that you are looking at on the bottom, the square and round ones, all right, you have the opportunity of amber square or clear square, clear round ones, or amber round ones. They can go anywhere around through there. All right, if you have a strobe package, you can put that there too. But I deactivated my strobe package because I really wasn't going to need it today with this machine. Now, let's check out our signal lights. I'm watching on just the hazards just to show you. Now, for a machine like this, I would expect to have the signal lights on the mirrors. All right, so that's what we have. We have our strong signal lights on the mirrors. And we also have the signal light here on the bottom in front of the wheel here. Nice marker light / side signal. So I'm liking that. It's working so far. Now, normally I don't really deal with too many horns, but the horn on this one here kind of got my attention. So check out how this here sounds. Yeah, I just hit it once. I didn't do that. That's how it sounds when you hit it. I'm going to do that again for you. Yeah. All right, that's actually quite catchy because that's actually never really heard a horn sound like that. Gotta love it. Now, let's check out the back. Oh, by the way, if you notice, on the top floor of the bus, you see those amber marker lights lining up the top part of the side windows? Well, those are another option that you can have up there. They don't have to be there, but me, I put them there because, well, in my case, well, in my opinion, they just look better there. All right. Now, let's go to the back because the back is something that I honestly like to see because there's a few things back here that me personally works with my taste. Right now, you have very large brake lights back here. Now, that is something that I am used to seeing on machines like this, regardless if it's set up as a tour bus or set up as a camper. All right, so you got your nice bright lights back here. Right now, you see the marker lights that's on there, and here are the brakes. All right. Now, they may not be as distinctive as I may want them to. You know what I'm saying? Because the marker lights are, fairly bright. So that's the one little thing that, that does kind of get me a little bit because, during the daytime, you really can't see the difference. Well, if the marker lights are on and stuff, but yeah, at the same time, why would they be on during the day anyways? Unless you have marker lights or have, however, which way you're doing it, it's a little rough if you get the marker lights on, but now the marker lights are off, and that's the brake lights you get. So they still work and it's all good. And not on that, you also have your little center light down over here as well. All right, so right underneath the window, you got your little third light. So you got that. You got some bright signal lights, and for the reverse, that's a pretty darn bright reverse light that's on the back of this. All right, so I like it. It's pretty darn bright. Now, one other thing I got to point out for the lights, I don't know why, but for some reason these marker lights has gotten me. You see on top of the bus here, the marker lights up there. Well, check that out. What I like about these is that you got the marker lights, but you got like the little dot, the little LED directly in the center of them. That kind of, and the way it's set up, it kind of brings like a little bit of elegantness to the machine. It may not look like much now, but when it gets darker and you're looking at that, you're going to notice. All right, it's something that kind of stuck out for me, so I do like that. I really do. And quick but not least, back here and stuff, the marker light, well, not the marker lights, but the fog lamps that's underneath the window that also light up, those are options as well. You can throw that up on there. Now, one of my most favorite things about this machine, because now we get the chance to talk about it, is the paint job. All right, this is the first bus mod that I have seen to where you can actually fully customize the paintwork on the tour bus. All right. You can see right now I'm using metallic colors, metallic reds and stuff to make the bus look the way it does. But you can have it in any color and in any configuration. Now this here was the hottest paint job that I have seen because I'm a cat person. I love cats, so I threw that up on there. I mean, you got them. I mean, you got a big animal on the side. You're just chilling in the cut like what? Then you got the same cat chin there on the bottom and the back. I mean, come on now. I mean, that's just a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? Now, like I said before, you got other different paint designs and things like that. So that's one thing that I do like. And I will be keeping this bus mod, because it is complete. But I'm not done yet. There's a couple of other little things with this machine as well. As a matter of fact, I'm going to get to it right now. Now, hopefully, this is coming out clear for you to see just in this view, but I will be elaborating in it. All right. You have a lot more detail inside the machine. All right. The windows here comes in a few different configurations. You can either have them in tints or not. Now, I have this down as the second level tint because I wanted to still show the passengers, but I didn't want the windows completely clear at the same time. So that's how that looks. But look at the TV in the inside, people. We have the option to have 3 different type of DVDs in here. Well, the DVDs happens to be intros, so I happened to pick one that I was familiar with because the other 2 movies in there, I really didn't know what the heck they were. The movie that's in here now is Fast and the Furious 6. No, it's not the whole movie, but it's the intro to the movie, and it's pretty darn hot. And you can watch it anytime you're inside this vehicle. All right, so you can do long trips with this and actually not get bored because you can actually pass by a lot of time just by looking at the intro while you're driving. Now, yes, it's a simulator, so yeah, I'm going to say that's nice to see. All right, because it's a simulator in real life. Don't be looking at no TV while you're driving. All right, I smack you. All right. Now, outside the paint job, which is very hot, we're going to see if we could have this thing do a load, because the other thing that I like about this machine is that the last bus review that I did, it couldn't do its loads. This one can. So we're going to pick like a nice short run just to show you like how it all works out, and we're going to see what it all looks like. But before I even do that, there's one last little detail about this truck, well, about this bus, that I have to show you. It's a must, because it's something I've never seen in any other type of bus mod, or any other type of mod for that matter. Not even including my favorite Peterbilt 389 mod doesn't even have this. All right, so let me show you what I'm talking about. All right, keep your eye on the front end. Keep your eye on the front end real good and tell me if you notice it. You see it yet? Let's try it again. You see that? There are real physics in this bus. All right, the last bus that I drove had a stiff suspension. You couldn't even drive it on the darn highway. This thing here looks like it has an air ride suspension. Watch what happens when I hit the brakes. It bounces, all right? And it's not a tacky bounce, it's a realistical bounce. This thing has a realistical suspension on it to where you can actually see her body roll. You can see it bounce. You can see this thing get mad on a curve, all right? And it'll actually mean something, all right? I'm going to show you a little something real quick. Yeah, you see that? You see how the bus moves? I'm going to hit this curve again real quick so I can show you just exactly how this thing responds. You see that? That's beautiful. Oh yeah, the same thing goes with the back, all right? The whole bus moves. Like, I've never seen this. I've never seen a mod with real physics in it, like for the suspension to operate like that. That is beautiful. And that's one of the reasons why this mod here is going to get the best review from me. All right, because that's something I haven't even seen before, and this bus is fully complete. Let's see where we can go. Oh, and I'm glad that you guys get to hear this right now. Listen to this real quick. Now, that music that you just heard, all right, I don't know if that music came from a DLC or what. I don't know. I've never heard it before, but I didn't start hearing that until I got this bus mod. Now, if that music came from this bus mod, that'd be very surprising for me to see, because I've never seen a bus mod or any other type of mod have music come along inside of it. Alright, so if that's the case, I'm going to admit that's hot, because number one, the song itself was hot. I liked how it sounded. Alright, and I just wish there was more of it so I can use it inside other videos, because there is a problem with copyright music. So there's only one song I'm really able to use, and that's from the Euro Truck Simulator game that you all know that I play. But in any case, you know, that song was hot. love this. I can actually see the bus bounce. Now, given all you guys out there watching this on YouTube, given the detail may not be as good on your screen as it would be for me right here. But I'm telling you now, alright, the graphics on this machine is really good, and once you get it, and the suspension and everything else is working just right for you, you're going to fall in love with this bus. Alright, I mean, this bus here is fully complete. Fully complete. Bus is fast. Now, let me see if I can remember the stats, because like I said before, I do not have the paperwork in front of me written down to tell me exactly what this thing has. But if my memory is correct, this bus has 750 horsepower and it has over 3,000 foot-pounds of torque. Alright, I don't have the exact number, but it's over the 3,000 mark. Alright, so honestly, that's pretty darn interesting, because I've seen some trucks not have that much foot-pounds of torque. And you got this machine in here that's got it, so that's quite interesting. Gotta love that music. Looks like that short run that I tried to do disappeared. That's alright. I tell you, that is some hot music right there. I'm loving that music. Wow. Now this is going to be a little tight to get in here. I think I'm going to need my mirrors on this one. You know, I really wish that these runs could be at a random bus stop instead of it being at a place where you gotta pick up dirty trailers. How's that for your ass? Look at that driving right there. Got it nice in there, nice clean with no caffeine. All right. Now, this is one thing that I likes to see, because the last bus mod I had could not do this. Alright. And this one is, dang, you guys got really in there nice. Alright. Now, this is what I normally see on this side. Watch what happens when I hit the T button. They actually disappear and go inside. Alright. They actually go inside. So now, I am loaded. Just out of curiosity, because I just want to know. Alright, it says here that I weigh about 6,000, so. But I mean, you know, I don't know. I just was just curious to know what it would say. Let's pull out and see if we can deliver these people to their destination. Oh, that was nice. choose to have inside your bus or not. Now, I don't know if that changes up when you get passengers, like when you actually pick somebody up. But inside the menu, you have the option to either have people inside the bus or not. That's on the first and second floor. As far as the cabin where you sit, inside the interior, there's two women, as you can see, that is sitting there up there, sitting up front with me. You can choose to have them there as well. You can choose to either have them or some dudes. Now, me, I'm a guy. If I got the option, I don't care if it is a simulator. If I got the option to ride around with two women, that's what I'm going to do. I ain't going to have no dudes up in the cab with me, all right? If I can avoid it. Simulator or not. Now, one thing I've noticed about this, you don't need all the gears. I mean, you can easily drive this bus from 7th gear on. You don't really need all that much to operate it. Now, let's show you the interior views, shall we? I'm going to show you one of the reasons, all the reasons why I love driving this. All right, now, as you've noticed, I have turned off all of my mirrors, right? The reason why is because if you turn the mouse just a little bit, without the other mirrors, I can see the left and the right. Now the mirrors may be a little small, but they are crystal clear on both sides. They all work, so I can see everything. 2, when you first get inside this, the seat isn't wedged all the way up to the darn steering wheel. Alright, you can actually get in, and this is how much space you have when you first get in it. If anything, you gotta move the seat up. You know what I'm saying? Not back. So I kinda like that. It's kind of user friendly. Now, let's get around to the nice little details on why I want to use this on my long distance haul. You see this? That's the Fast and Furious 6 movie trailer that's up there. Now, once again, I understand y'all watching on YouTube, you may not be able to see this in its full entirety the way it's deserved to be seen on YouTube. But I will have the link down there, and you can get this bus, and you'll be able to see this movie for yourself. Alright, yeah, it's a movie, it's only, it's only an intro, but that's enough to look at, you know what I'm saying? So I'm very pleased with it. Now, let's get into some of the other views here. Okay, this is going to be difficult for me to do some of these views since I got to get off the highway here. Alright, this is one of the other views you have. This is the top floor, people. Alright, the top floor, 2-hour double-decker. Alright. Now, clearly, you can't see directly ahead of you because you got a nice size 42-inch TV directly in front of you. Alright. But you can still clearly drive this bus from up here. Now, you don't have the option to turn left or right, but, you know what I'm saying, but it is stationary, so this view is stationary, but I can deal with that because it's not affecting how I'm able to drive at all. Like, I can still operate it just fine. Alright, now, this here is a trickier view to drive in. Alright? Because it starts out like that every time. You gotta take the mouse and move. Alright, now, I bet you're asking, how the heck are you able to drive in that view? Well, it is very difficult, but there is one small little window that you can use to save your tail. Alright. If you notice, look all the way down the aisle. You notice if you can see the front end windshield, kinda, somewhat? Now, that's a small window of opportunity that I'm using right now. And what I am doing is that I'm basically driving through that little itty bitty window. I figured as long as I can see the double yellow line or the other white line, I can basically keep it inside the lane, and I can move it around to do basically whatever view I please. You know what I'm saying? So if I want to look here, I can look there. You know what I'm saying? And if I want to look here, I can do that. I can look here, and still be keeping my machine straight, and nobody will know the wiser. Not alone that, while you're impressing everybody that's watching you, you know what I'm saying? Everybody else is watching a movie. Behind the scenes, you're the one struggling, trying to drive this thing through that little itty bitty window. But it shows some skill with this. So a lot of people may not know exactly how you're doing it, but it's nice to know you have the option to try to mind screw somebody. All right. And that is exactly going to be the point when I have this, because this bus is staying with me. So if anybody is watching this part of the video, and hopefully no one skipped through it just to get to the end, I ask, this here is a very important bus. I love this bus, and I am asking for anyone out there to please give me some ideas on where to go. Alright, because this bus here, I want to cover all of the maps, everything, because now with the detail this bus here has, I now have the option to now not just now stick with 18-wheelers doing my long hauls. I can now choose to be like, all right, what y'all want to do? You guys want to do a long haul, or you guys want to do like a tour bus event? Because as long as this bus mod stays available and stays updated, all right, which I am praying that it does, I will be able to I'll be able to cover any map mod from that point on, and the nice luxurious feel that it deserves to be in. All right, so I'm loving this. All right, this is a very good bus mod. Now I'm going to shut up a little bit, and I'm just going to let the music do its thing. I'm going to let y'all enjoy and look at the differences, details and stuff. Also keep in mind, there is a suspension physics inside this machine. So look at the details as much as you can, because like I said before, I don't know how much you can see on your end, but I'm telling you now, this is one bus mod that's gotta be had. Enjoy the rest of the trip. Not exactly sure where to bring them, but apparently I'm in the right spot. It's not really showing me where to like really bring them. Alright. So I gotta bring them there. Oh, one other detail I forgot to mention. The other wheel in the back of this bus, check this out. It steers. Okay, I'm not exactly sure how this works because I've actually never successfully dropped off anybody. But I'm believing I am facing the right direction. And well inside the realms here. Okay, apparently I can't go back far enough to drop off my load because the thing was delivered here on the bottom. Well, the delivery section was pushed too far back, unfortunately. Let me try to turn this around and see if maybe that would help. Okay. This is a little disappointing. This is the only problem that I have found with the mod. Is that when you go to deliver a set of people, you can't unload because the marker is placed in the wrong location, or is it made big enough for the vehicle itself? Because right now, even though I have the people where they're supposed to go, I am unable to unload. Now this could be with just this location, or it could be with others. I'm not sure. But this is the first and only problem that I have came up with or found with this mod. And to be able to get this far, this is a little disappointing. I mean, because this bus here came a long way from the last mod that I've done a review on. So to get this far and not be able to drop off my load, it kind of hurts. I just cannot unload at this location. So I ask the person who has made this mod, if you could do anything with this mod, I would ask if you can better the locations for the bus, because I can't unload. I can't really complete a run with the bus for the simple fact that I cannot unload, and this is video proof of it. But to anybody else outside of that little problem, because like I said before, it could be just at this location, it could be at others, I'm not sure, because all different type of drop spots are different. But otherwise than that, this bus mod here is a very, very good bus mod. I highly suggest you all get your hands on this mod. This mod here has it all. As far as being a bus and a tour bus, it has it all. It has the elegance, it's got the views, it's got the graphics, it's got the suspension, physics. It's got it all. So I highly suggest you all get your hands on this mod. Alright, you will love it. You will not regret having this mod. It's a really good unit. Not alone that, like I said before and stuff, the Tiger isn't the only thing you can put up on here. You can switch other things as well as far as your paint schemes and your colors. Alright, there is nothing that you cannot do with this bus. It is very detailed. I can't say enough about it. Well, everyone, I would try to end this the normal traditional way, but as you can see, I'm unable to unload at this location. So I'm just going to leave it like this and let the music play out like I generally do. To all of y'all out there, if you liked what you saw, please subscribe. Please hit the likes. Let me know what you want to see. Let me know what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Let me know if there's any type of mod out there that you want me to do a review on or what. If you have any ideas for any videos, feel free to let me know. I am all open to ideas. Until the next time, everybody, this is Big Black 420i telling y'all happy trucking.